Why I respect Labour Party, Festus Keyamo. The Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, says he has respect for Labour Party for his ability to put together a large fellowship within a short period of time. So when they tell Nigerians that Peter Obi followers, they are not politicians, they are not. They are not politicians. That is why you are saying what you are saying today on ground. These are Nigerians who feel that it's time to change the narrative. These are poor Nigerians, who has been suffering. Yes, they are Peter Obi supporters. So when you hear people say Peter Obi does not have structure, I will begin to wonder, what exactly do they mean by structure? Because I feel that structure are also humans. And Peter Obi are actually gathering crowds, mostly the youth. Anyway, guys, let's quickly hit the news and get the full details. But if you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Why I respect Labour Party. Keyamo is the spokesperson of All Progressive Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council PCC. Said the Peter Obi's Labour Party would not be able to win this year's 2023 presidential election. Speaking at the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, the flagship program, NAN Forum in Abuja on Sunday, Keyamo said there won't be need for a presidential runoff election as Bola Tinubu will get the highest votes and the spread required by the constitution for him to win at the first ballot. He said that with the way Nigeria constitution and its demography were designed, vice versa, the constitution provision for a runoff, it was almost impossible to have a runoff election. To be honest with you, two parties can easily make the 25% in 24 states, and that is the APC and the People's Democratic Party, PDP. They have this spread. So let's be honest about that. Yes, they have the spread because they have been parties that have been long in church and they have structures everywhere. APC is more likely to make that 25%, PDP less likely but possible. Labour Party it is almost impossible. It is not a comic matter, it's a very factual matter. A factual because it is a party that have not spent enough time. The whole praise for the Labour Party, and I praise them too, is that they have done a lot of work within short time, he said. Keyamo commended the Labour Party for its relatively large followership, saying, however, it was not a party to beat in 2023 general election. Demographically, of course, the Labour Party votes are concentrated only in a part of this country, and that was seen during the rallies here and there, even in terms of the proper polls that have been conducted. For me, I have said this before, it is not a matter of ignorance or arrogance that I can bet anybody that is precious to me, Labour Party cannot win. We know the way Nigeria is configured. That is why I said it is difficult to have a runoff, he said. Keyamo said that APC don't see the Labour Party as a threat in the 2023 election as it was not capable of taking over any of the states under its control, saying, however, that the party was a bigger threat to the PDP, especially in the southeast. Labour Party is projected to take to 6 states away from the PDP. The whole of eastern states, most likely, they will come to the south and take 1 or 2 away from PDP. Speaking on the PDP aggrieved governors, known as integrity governors, aka G5 governors, Kayomo said it was unfortunate that the opposition party lacked the capacity to keep its house in order. He said that the developments in PDP showed that the party lacked the capacity to unite Nigeria together and different interests. I am sure you can see how swiftly Tinubu put his house together after the primaries. Of course, if the APC had the same different camps and different voices after the primaries, but little by little, Tinubu carefully blended everybody together, made sure the house was tight. Even if they are decent now, you see, you can see that they are not speaking out, unlike our brothers on the other side. Tinubu has been able to manage these issues, but the other side, they just went haywire, and it also shows the ability of opposition party candidates to unite his house together. Kayomo wondered how PDP would be able to manage Nigeria if it cannot unite itself. The G5 governors to me is an addition that the PDP cannot manage its affairs, and so they cannot manage the affairs of Nigeria. Kayomo said that for APC, it was glad that the division was working for the ruling party. For us, it is politics. We are glad. Some of them are working for us. We are glad. You saw what happened in Oyo State, what happened in Rivers without saying anything. It was clear the direction the votes are going, and that is plus for us. Don't forget those where the states were lost. We lost Oyo in 2019. It was the only southwest state we lost. They are the two critical states we lost. Even look at between 2019 and 2021 or 2023. Now, the factors that have changed in the polity, the factors are more in our favorable. Since 2099, PDP lost 3 governors to us: Zamfara, Ebonyi, and Rivers State. Who did? Who did we lose to them? He said that APC was happy about how things were working in favor of the party and its candidate Tinubu. Our billboards are now everywhere in Port Harcourt to the glory of God Almighty. So people should get used to seeing Tinubu taking hold of office on May 29. Really? So guys, I'm just